But we had the unit that DET-A was very unique. We had a lot of foreign speakers in that detachment. Most of them were from Eastern Europe. But the first days, when I first got there, our tasks were to do reconnaissance of the city and of the border area, because we bordered in East Germany, and that was Soviet controlled. Building targets. We knew about what our target was, what our mission was, so we prepared for that particular mission. We did a lot of training. I was a radio operator, and we trained every day. We did that, and we played games with the Berlin police, because they had direction finding equipment. They were looking for continuous wave signals, not only from us, but from the Eastern Bloc, because this was the era before FM communications. We didn't have radios other than our continuous wave, our CW radios. And our radios were little, in World War II, we were spy radios. It was 4 little pieces called the RS-6. But we got creative. We would put the radio into a briefcase. We'd have a suit on. We would go into a hotel. We would make sure we got at least on the 4th floor. We would sometimes hang the antenna out the window, cut to the frequency that we were going to use. Or if that wasn't possible, we would string the antenna up inside the room. But sometimes our radio would cause the lights to flicker. And so then we could look out the window maybe sometimes, and we would see or hear the truck coming, the direction finding. We would pack up real quick and then just calmly walk out. And we did other, we had a lake in Berlin called Wannsee. We would tie the antenna to a buoy. They had buoys out there. We'd tie the antenna to a buoy and put the other end, we'd fasten it to a boat. And one guy would keep the antenna taut by keeping it out of the water, and the other guy would operate the radio, just to see if it would work. And it worked really well, because the radio, or the lake, acted like a reflector. And yeah, we had 2 German soldiers in our team. One was, name was Ruland, was his last name. The other was Gärtner. They were native German.
Were either of them Berliners or no?
One was a Berliner. But our team sergeant was Petrovsky, and he was from Poland. The demo man, his name was Adler, but his name was Bernatowitz. Everybody called him Bernie, and he took the last name Adler, because Adler in German means eagle. And he was about 5'4". My cover, I was a basketball coach.
You're the basketball coach.
Yes.
That's okay. So tell us that story.
My brother-in-law, I married a German lady, and my brother-in-law was a basketball player. And he just asked me one day when we first got there. He didn't know, he knew I was in the Army, but he didn't know what I did. He said, "Would you like to come play basketball with us?" And I said, "Sure." So I started playing with him. And I played with him for a year, and these guys were they wore me out. But the German basketball was helter-skelter. It was nothing organized, nothing, just run and shoot. So I said, "Why don't you let me be your coach?" Well, the other people, the other coaches, they knew me as coach. They didn't even know I was an American. I looked German. We played basketball at the Berlin Brigade. We played a Berlin team, or Army team, and we beat them. And the coach made the comment, if I wasn't wrong, or I think I'm playing an American college basketball team.